What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today we're going to talk about UGC ads and dynamic product ads on Facebook. Okay, Facebook ads is the bread and butter for most e-commerce brands out there and their growth engine, all right, to acquire new customers, increase brand awareness, and all of that good stuff, right? So today we're going to talk about a little bit more the creative intricacies from my way, what I've learned just recently about Facebook ads after having run Facebook ads for 5 years already. So without any further ado, I would say let's hop straight into it and get to the nitty and gritty stuff. All right, Facebook ads is probably the most important channel for 90% of e-commerce brands out there, all right? Especially of e-commerce brands that are, sub 50 million, still growing quite significantly, all right? The majority of media mix shares that I see have, the majority of the media dollars going to Meta, and rightfully so, in my opinion. Meta has been really doing a good job counteracting the iOS 14.5 crisis, yada, yada, yada. And they've been really improving, their whole ad product as a result of a little bit of the disruption coming, competitor like TikTok, as well as a disruption in the general, ad space like iOS 14.5, and media dollars generally being tightened a lot more due to macroeconomic behaviors. But long story short, today we want to talk a little bit more about creative performance because, this is ultimately what moves the needle the most. Back in 2018, 2019, it was still all about media buying, but latest in 2020, everybody really shifted to creative performance. And today we want to talk about two creative formats in particular: UGC ads, user-generated content, as well as dynamic product ads, all right? Ads that are dynamically pulled from your product feed in Shopify and then showing to people that, that are interested in buying with you. So I'm not gonna lie, dynamic product ads are probably the simplest ads that you can run, but more and more they're gaining more importance and liking from brands all alike, especially if you're running on higher budgets. Dynamic product ads can really make or break your account. I've really come to love dynamic product ads, all right? I didn't really like them at first, but now, I've seen so many brands and accounts rely on that type of ad product, right? Especially brands that have a lot of SKUs, that they really have get really great performance from those dynamic product ads. And for dynamic product ads, for me, now is a great ad product, right? And those are the two creative formats that work the best for us in our ad account at iWay, which is first user-generated content, content from content creators that are talking about the product in a socially native way, and secondly, dynamic products straight in your face, white background, or maybe we're using sometimes, shout out to Confect, a little bit more of a designed product, dynamic product ad. However, long story short, straight in your face product mockup. Those are the two things that are working the best. And sometimes, some month, UGC ads really pull the whole ad account. And sometimes, it's more about the dynamic product ads, right? It just really fluctuates, also depending probably on the quality of content in terms of the UGC that we're pumping out. But this is not the Panzerism of the day. Panzerism, shout out to the Operators podcast again, but I wanted to talk about, learning that we've made just a couple of months ago in regards to the ad account, because we were constantly, testing different creative formats, right? Everybody that, really knows and runs Facebook ads at a higher scale knows that it's important not only to create, to test creative angles, but to have a variety and diversity of different creative formats in your ad account, like carousel ads, image ads, video ads, different kind of, video ads or image ads in terms of white background, lifestyle, yada, 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 in order to serve your ad to different types of audiences and different types of consumers of your product, all right? But we were testing a lot of that. And one thing a pattern that I recognized is that our UGC ads and our dynamic product ads were always the best. And another pattern that I recognized afterwards is that our UGC ads did a really, really good job at, driving a click. They usually had twice or even triple the click-through rate than our dynamic product ads. However, oftentimes they actually had a lower cost per purchase, a higher cost per purchase than our dynamic product ads, despite driving a lower cost of click, right? Meaning our UGC ads converted at a lower and slower rate than our dynamic product ads. So I asked myself, okay, why did this happen? And reason being is congruency, all right? In our UGC ads, especially, due to our velocity of turnaround when it comes to designs, right? By the way, I'm the, operator for Igua US. We sell unique designs made by Mexican artists to represent Mexico in, in the States. I operate that e-commerce brand from all aspects, and therefore, we have a high turnaround when it comes to designs, right? Sometimes we have a design, and we have a UGC ad performing really well for that design, but then we sell out of that design. We continue to run this UGC ad, right, which still has a really good click-through rate, but then it drops off in conversion rate, right? Because people see a design in the ad, come onto the website, onto our collection page, and don't really find that design anymore on our website. Something sounds super, straightforward to me now, but back in the day, I was like, okay, that's getting me a good click-through rate. Why should we turn off that ad, right? On the other hand, dynamic product ads then are dynamically pulling products from your Shopify catalog. And as soon as a product, sells out in your catalog, this ad is not displayed anymore in your ads, right? Automatically. So therefore, you never essentially advertise products that are by default out of stock or not available anymore on that, or like that in your ad that is not available on your shop anymore. So when I click through the ad, more people actually bought the products. So the conversion rate of those dynamic product ads was a lot higher because they clicked on the ad and saw immediately the product that was advertised to them in the ad. With that being said, UGC ads, created a better cost per click, but the increase of, conversion rate from our dynamic product ads actually offset the lower, click-through rate. But it's not that you can only have one or the other, right? So what I noticed there though, and what I learned is congruency is key when it comes to your customer journey, right? It is super important to display the particular product that you're advertising and actually drop them off on a lander that is specific to that, or at least have this product in stock, right? There are a lot of brands out there, especially like, our brand, that then always, keep the product going, although it's sold out, because it's not their sole product, right? It's a design, a colorway that might not be in stock anymore, but they're still running it. But people or your customers will just simply not buy it at such a significant rate as if, the product is still in stock that they've seen online. So 2 things that I've learned from that. First of all, congruency. Congruency is key. As I said, it's really, really important that you have congruency in your customer journey. And second of all, to improve our production efforts. All right, so to produce our production efforts and have a higher velocity in our production efforts, so we have UGC content always going live that actually, portrays or stars the design that we still have in stock, and make sure that we also, especially from our higher, velocity products or high velocity designs, maybe have some more in stock of, so we can ride that wave even a little bit longer. All right, so those are a couple of things and a couple of, like pointers that I have, and a couple of things that I learned recently from dynamic product ads and UGC ads. It really helped me, to see, okay, UGC ads are super engaging, but you really need to make sure that you make up for that engaging and for that click on the back end by, having a qualified click as well. And the dynamic product ads will always give you a qualified click, despite maybe not having such a, increase or spike in click-through rate and demand creation. So without any further ado, hope this helps you as well. Let me know what you think. Let me know in case you have encountered maybe some similar issues. What is your creative format diversity in your account? Are you running or relying on a lot of dynamic product ads? If not, test them right now. Also, shout out to Andreas Nielsen at Confact. They're doing a great job with their product right there. So make sure to check them out if you want to really double down on maybe giving a little bit more of a creative touch to your to your dynamic product ads. So thanks for watching. Talk to you in the next one.